Account security is paramount to maintaining a safe and productive online environment. Many online platforms, including forums, implement security measures to protect users from various threats such as spam, malicious activity, and unauthorized access. One common security practice is to automatically lock accounts that have been inactive for a specified period. The primary reason for implementing an account lockout policy is to mitigate potential risks associated with dormant accounts. Inactive accounts can become vulnerable to hijacking or unauthorized use, as the original owner may no longer be actively monitoring the account. If a dormant account is compromised, it can be used to spread spam, disseminate malware, or engage in other malicious activities, potentially harming other users and damaging the platform's reputation. By automatically locking inactive accounts, platforms can reduce the attack surface and minimize the risk of such incidents. The duration of an activity that triggers an account lockout varies depending on the specific platform and its security policies. Some platforms may lock accounts after a few months of inactivity, while others may allow a longer period before taking action. The platform typically communicates the inactivity policy to users during the account creation process or through its terms of service. It is important for users to familiarize themselves with these policies to avoid unexpected account lockouts. When an account is locked due to inactivity, the user is typically required to take action to regain access. The specific steps involved in unlocking an account may vary depending on the platform, but generally involve verifying the user's identity and confirming their intention to continue using the account. Common methods for account recovery include email verification, SMS verification, or answering security questions. These methods help ensure that the person attempting to unlock the account is the legitimate owner and not an unauthorized party. Email verification typically involves sending a unique link or code to the email address associated with the account. The user must click the link or enter the code on the platform's website to verify their ownership of the email address and unlock the account. SMS verification works similarly, but instead of sending the code to an email address, it is sent to the user's registered mobile phone number. This method provides an additional layer of security as it requires access to both the user's email account and their mobile phone. Security questions are predefined questions that the user answered during the account creation process. To unlock the account, the user must correctly answer these questions, demonstrating their knowledge of personal information associated with the account. While security questions can be effective, it is important to choose questions and answers that are difficult for others to guess but easy for the user to remember. Once the user has successfully verified their identity, the account is typically unlocked, and they can resume using the platform as usual. In some cases, the platform may require the user to update their password or other security settings to further enhance the account's security. It is important to choose a strong and unique password that is not easily guessable. Passwords should be at least 12 characters long and include a combination of uppercase and lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols. Avoid using personal information such as your name, birthday, or common words in your password. In addition to account lockout policies, platforms may implement other security measures to protect user accounts and prevent unauthorized access. These measures may include two-factor authentication, IP address monitoring, and suspicious activity detection. Two-factor authentication adds an extra layer of security by requiring users to provide two different forms of identification when logging in. Typically, this involves entering a password and then providing a code generated by a mobile app or sent to the user's phone via SMS. This makes it much more difficult for unauthorized individuals to gain access to an account, even if they have the correct password. IP address monitoring involves tracking the IP addresses from which users access their accounts. If an account is accessed from an unusual or suspicious IP address, the platform may flag the activity and require the user to verify their identity. This can help detect and prevent account hijacking attempts. Suspicious activity detection involves monitoring user behavior for patterns that may indicate unauthorized access or malicious activity. For example, if an account suddenly starts sending out a large number of spam messages, the platform may automatically suspend the account and investigate the activity. To further protect your account and prevent unauthorized access, it is important to practice good online security habits. Firstly, use strong and unique passwords for all of your online accounts. Avoid reusing the same password for multiple accounts, as this can make it easier for attackers to compromise your accounts. Secondly, be cautious of phishing scams and other attempts to steal your login credentials. Never click on links in emails or messages from unknown or untrusted sources, and never enter your password on websites that do not look legitimate. Thirdly, keep your software up to date. Software updates often include security patches that address known vulnerabilities. By keeping your operating system, web browser, and other software up to date, you can reduce the risk of being exploited by attackers. Fourthly, enable two-factor authentication whenever possible. This adds an extra layer of security to your accounts and makes it much more difficult for unauthorized individuals to gain access. Fifthly, be aware of the risks of using public Wi-Fi networks. Public Wi-Fi networks are often unsecured, which means that your data can be intercepted by attackers. Avoid accessing sensitive information such as your bank account or email account when using public Wi-Fi. Sixthly, regularly review your account activity for any suspicious or unauthorized activity. If you notice anything unusual, such as unfamiliar login attempts or unauthorized transactions, report it to the platform immediately. By following these security tips, you can help protect your online accounts and prevent unauthorized access. Remember that online security is a shared responsibility, and it is important for both platforms and users to take proactive steps to protect themselves from threats.